Breaking news, Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu posted on X that in response to the repeated and ongoing violations of the ceasefire in Lebanon by the terrorist organization Hezbollah and the attacks against Israeli cities and citizens, he has instructed the IDF together with Defense Minister Israel Katz to strike terrorist targets in the Dahya district of Beirut. Critics ask how Israel can claim Hezbollah is violating the ceasefire when we can see everything they're doing, pointing to 15 months of relentless bombings and killings of civilians in Lebanon after the November 2024 ceasefire, with over 15,000 repeated violations by Israel. And then, only after those 15 months when Hezbollah fought back by lobbing rockets into Israel, did Israel accuse them of restarting the war. And since the restart of the war, Israel has now killed almost 3,500 people so far, mostly civilians, including women and children. Because Hezbollah is responding to the bombs in Lebanon, Israel now wants to give collective punishment by bombing Dahya in South Beirut. Axios reporter and staunch Zionist Barak David, who has been working with Israel and the Trump administration, put out a tweet this morning. He reported that Secretary of State Marco Rubio spoke over the last 48 hours with both Lebanese President Joseph Aoun and Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu to try and push forward a new ceasefire initiative. To advance those talks, the U.S. proposed that as a first step, Hezbollah will stop all attacks on Israel. But Lebanese Speaker Nabi Berri's response was evasive and disappointing. Berri claimed to guarantee Hezbollah's commitment to a ceasefire, but placed the burden on Israel to stop shooting first, even though Hezbollah started this round of fighting. I agree with Nabi Berri, but there goes Marco Rubio lying again, saying Hezbollah started this fight. As if Israel's bombs for 15 months were not happening, and the few rockets Hezbollah sent were the ceasefire violation. Bunch of BS. Then Iran's Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi put out an X post today saying for immediate attention, the ceasefire between Iran and the U.S. is unequivocally a ceasefire on all fronts, including in Lebanon. Its violation on one front is a violation of the ceasefire on all fronts. The U.S. and Israel are responsible for the consequences of any violation. With that said, Iran has now announced they are suspending all negotiations with the United States, stating that the U.S. and Israel are in violation of the ceasefire that is in place. Iran wants their position on Lebanon met, which is a ceasefire and withdrawal in Lebanon. No talks until this takes place. Things are heating up, and we'll see where this goes. We'll see who's in control of these negotiations, Trump or Netanyahu. If Trump forces Netanyahu to abide by the ceasefire and withdraw from Lebanon, we know Trump is in charge. If not, then we know Netanyahu is in charge. Let's wait to see and find out.